Did you know that speaking in public is one of the most common fears people have? Studies have shown lots of reasons for this, but you don't need studies to tell you that when it comes to speaking in front of other people, you start to feel nervous. You may start to have negative thoughts and worry about what others think. You might become self-conscious. You could even feel like you're being judged. So when it comes to the speaking section of the IELTS exam, the pressure increases because you know you're being tested. So how do you overcome this and get the score that you need? Well, in part 2 of the speaking section, you are asked to present a 2-minute talk on a subject given to you by the examiner, and you have 1 minute to prepare. So what is the most effective approach to this task? The key is in the preparation. And when it comes to preparation, the most important thing to do is to prepare as if you were preparing for an everyday conversation. And this may seem scary, but understand this. You will be asked to share something from your own life and your own experience. A topic that you know very well, a topic that you're very comfortable with. And there's something crucial to understand. You are being evaluated, but only on your English speaking. You aren't being judged on your life or who you are. You're not being judged on your opinion or what is true for you. So share. Share as if you were telling a story to a friend. Share as if you were in a cafe over coffee and not an examining room. So this leads to asking a question about preparation for section 2. How can you make the most of the 1 minute you're given to get ready to speak? Well, I want to give you a few pointers. The best way to make sure your talk meets the requirements the examiner is looking for is to make sure it is well structured. The examiner will be paying attention to your vocabulary and grammar. They'll be assessing your fluency. But the thing that will make the biggest difference in your score is to make sure your talk is well planned. And this is good to know because this is something that you can practice and perfect. You will need a good outline. And here's the good news. The examiner gives this to you. They will give you the topic and an outline to present it in the form of a cue card. For example, you may be given something like this. Describe something healthy that you enjoy doing. So that's the topic. And then you have the outline. You should say what you do. You should say where you do it. You should say who you enjoy doing it with. So on the note paper you're given to prepare, start an outline with these question words: what, where, and who. Then I suggest adding other question words that you're already familiar with. So add when you do it, why you do it, and how. So now you have what, where, who, when, why, and how. And this gives you a simple 6-point outline that will provide all the details for an effective talk. For an example, an activity I enjoy to ensure I live a healthy life is to go hiking in the forest with my wife. The forest is near our home, so it's easy for us to get up every morning and start our day on a positive note. Well, that's obviously a shortened version, but it answers all the questions. So expand on it. You can add more specific details, and by doing this, you'll provide everything that is expected from the examiner. And I'm going to suggest one more way to add these details. Add a specific example. So it could end up being something like this. An activity I enjoy to ensure I live a healthy life is to go hiking in the forest with my wife. The forest is near our home, so it's easy for us to get up every morning and start our day on a positive note. Just a couple of days ago, I wasn't feeling well, but my wife insisted that we go for our daily hike. Once I began to feel the fresh air and take in the scenery and smells of the forest, I began to feel more energized, and the rest of my day was better because of it. So there you go. You don't need any fancy words or special phrases. Just share your story. Don't try to practice any preset answers or memorize scripts. Just communicate like it's any other day with a friend. Maybe the best place to practice is even in a cafe over coffee with that friend. Well, I hope you have found this helpful. If so, hit the like button, or better yet, leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you would like some more tips or techniques. And you can also follow me on Facebook or contact me by email. All the links are in the comments section. Well, all the best on your journey as you prepare for the IELTS exam.